Okay, well, John said Trivial Pursuit, so we'll load that. Now, truth be told, I'm a Zoomer, and I've never played this. So, John, you want to explain?
Neither have I, and I don't trivia.
I don't know. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
either, so... Oh, great. Oh, we're
So
screwed. Because, look, it's two of the things are John's favorite things. Harry Potter and Star Wars.
1 original, 2 classic, 3 D&D. Oh,
I mean, I know some stuff about D&D.
hey,
I wouldn't
so
know a lot.
I'm pretty
I could tear up some
sure.
D&D Trivial Pursuit.
Okay, so see, you can do this.
Yeah,
D&D,
so
there's
which
Lord of the
one?
Rings, Star Wars. Oh my god. There's so many
Why is
things.
Warcraft here? That's like the odd one out
World
there.
of It's probably World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Even so, like, why?
I think maybe.
So why wouldn't they just say WoW? If that was the
Yeah,
case?
WoW is
Like,
the
this is
abbreviation.
D&D. This is just say dragons, you know?
Dragons.
Yeah.
Okay, so John, you want to just explain it to us how this works?
Yeah, so what this game is it's a trivia game, right? And so you have these little pie sheets things, these things, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And what you're trying to do is you're trying to get one of each color. And you can see the colors on the board at the end.
Yeah.
And so if I remember correctly, what you do is is there a dice? I feel like there's a dice. You roll the dice, and you go down one of these, and then depending on what you get, you pull a card, and that is trivia. If you get the trivia right, when you get to this thing, the pie piece, you get the pie piece, and then you have to go back down to this thing.
Uh-huh.
Is that, what does the notebook say?
Oh, I understand. We get to choose the trivia. So this one's SpongeBob, which isn't even listed here. So that's SpongeBob, Ultimate Edition, Warcraft, Dungeons and Dragons, Doctor Who. Doctor Who's here. Harry Potter, Star Wars, the Black Series, and then Star Wars Classic Trilogy. And then Lord of Rings, then there's Classic Edition, Genius 3, Genius 2, and Genius 1. Okay, so we get to choose the trivia questions we get.
Yeah.
I think we should just do SpongeBob because first of all, I think that's we've all watched SpongeBob, and if you haven't, you deserve to be kicked from this lobby right now. Just saying.
Well, hate to break it to you.
Alright, hang on, wait. Wait a minute. I'm a man of my word. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna take you too long to get back in.
Take us all. I haven't watched it either.
How have you both are what is happening? Okay, fine. You know what? We'll do half SpongeBob, half.
I grew up on Lego Ninjago. I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel bad for you. One horror ultimate. What's like horror movies or horror games? Which one is it?
Yeah, I think it's horror movies.
Okay. Well, I don't watch horror movies, so.
Yeah, it's loaded. It's loaded stuff.
It's loading the 300 card questions.
Yes.
I'm trying to put it back in the thing, but I don't know if it's gonna let me do that. Can you go back in your hole,
I think
please?
you can.
I mean, I could get rid of it, but like.
Yeah. I mean, you. Let's see.
Why are you still loading?
If
It's not here.
you've just loaded everything, everything's been loaded.
Everything's reloaded. Oh, there's actually a background for this. I didn't even see that. I thought we were just in Avoided Darkness. Okay, so while it's still loading the cards that don't exist anymore, so we're like, how do we start? Like, we're like, how like are there pieces? Because it seems like there should be pieces, right?
Yeah, let me look at the notebook.
The notebook doesn't have anything, does it?
Rules say.
Oh, it
The
doesn't.
object. Yeah, no, at least for me. Let's see. The object of the game is to move around the board in any direction by correctly answering trivia questions. Questions are split into 6 categories, with each having its own unique color to readily identify itself. In the classic version of Trivial Pursuit, these are geography blue, entertainment pink, history yellow, arts and literature brown, science and nature green, and sports and leisure orange. And all the other versions have things for those. The game includes a board playing pieces, question cards, a box, small plastic wedges to fit into the playing pieces and die. During the game, players move their playing pieces around the track. This track is divided into spaces of different colors. In the center of the board, the hexagonal hub space at the end of each spoke is a category headquarters space. When a player's piece lands on a square, the player answers the question according to the color of the square. If the player answers the question correctly, their turn continues. If the player's piece was on one of the category headquarters spaces, he/she can collect a wedge of the same color, which fits into the playing piece. White spaces say roll again, giving an extra roll of the dice to the player. The hub is a wild space. A player landing here may answer a question in any category of their choice, and any number of playing pieces may occupy the same space at the same time. The variant rule ends a player's turn on collecting a wedge, preventing a single knowledgeable player from running the board. You understand?
Yeah, okay. So we need to choose, what was it, 6 categories? So it's not going to be just SpongeBob. It's got to be, you have to have 6 categories.
But if you pick up so if you pick up the card, right, and it shows you on the card there's like different colors.
Oh.
Right. So the colors are all on one card. All of the colors are on the card.
So this is,
so
but it's not a purple though. I guess it's the pink one for Harry Potter?
Pink. Yeah, it's pink.
Oh, it's the pink one? Okay.
Nope.
What's the difference between... So what's the front, what's the back? Is this the front?
I think the back shows the answers.
Oh, so it's this one then. So that's the back. So this is the front right here.
Yeah.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you look at the question and be like, what's the question? And then if none of us know, then like we wouldn't be able to decide
Okay, so
if we were right or wrong.
SpongeBob's yellow, Harry Potter's pink, so we need... Blue is Doctor Who, it looks like, just based on the color of the bag. I'd hope so, anyway. Otherwise, it'd be weird. I honestly haven't watched... I've only watched, like, one episode of Doctor Who, and that was, like, 10 years ago. So...
Yeah. So...
I think it also includes, like, stuff from the 60s as well in this list. So, like, I might even not know some of these questions.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? The Harry Potter one, or the... This isn't Star Wars. I didn't grab the Star Wars one yet. I grabbed the classic edition. So the pink is just classic questions, I guess, like from the classic game. So, okay, let's put Doctor Who. So this is Doctor Who. And this is the classic. Nope, I don't want that. No, stop it. There we go. I want the whole stack, please. Thank you. We'll put classic right here. SpongeBob can stay over there. We need... So there's no red yet, which is horror. Oh, which is the thing I deleted.
Well, no.
That's the one you got rid of.
So...
I mean, we can switch it out for like a Genius edition.
No. So what it is each of the cards, each of the squares represents a color for a question on the card.
Yeah, but it'd be incredibly boring if we just had the one set, though. That's why they give you all these different sets.
Yeah.
So I think it is you have to try to determine like what color goes to what question type of thing. I think that's what it's trying to get at.
Well, normally there are specific editions. So you would get one that's just Star Wars trivia or just Harry Potter trivia.
Well, John, how long is
naturally come with all of them?
How long is the game, John? Like how long? Like what do you need to win?
You have to get one of every color and then get to the middle.
Yeah.
And there's only there's 6 colors?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say because we could do like one category and then play another game where there's another one. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes. What's the one category we should do then? Should we just do like classic so it's not biased?
Yeah, classic, I'd say.
Yeah.
Classic is the one that's the most general. Yeah. So
because if we go like Star Wars, I imagine that me and Axel would have a huge advantage over you, right?
Does Axel watch Star Wars?
I have seen the Star Wars movies. I haven't religiously watched them.
So Axel wouldn't really have that much of an advantage.
Yeah.
So only
but you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, so we'll just do the classic. The classic edition is this middle pile right here, by the way. It's the one with 200 cards.
Okay.
So, I mean, it does tell you which one's SpongeBob, which one's the other one. So what's our considered the pieces? Are these the pieces?
So these are the colors.
Well, I know.
These are the pieces. These little.
You are the circles.
That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking.
So, yeah. So I'll go yellow.
So like what your color is. So I'm orange. So I start here.
I'll go purple. So I start nowhere. I'm alone. I'm forever alone. Are you sure it's that? I think we just.
Do we start in the middle?
Do we? There's no purple spot.
I think we do.
Trivial.
Because the middle is the hub space, so you'd start in the middle.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so what are these edge pieces then? The ones here.
That's what we're trying to get. So we can go down the lane, and I get the blue one, and then I'm like, I want to go get the orange one now, and then I can go get the orange one. And I imagine most people would just go around the middle. Some people do it where when you collect a piece, you have to go back to the middle.
Let's not do that.
But it's the same amount of.
Actually, maybe. I mean, let's not make that a requirement. You can do that if you want, but let's not make that a requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think people who do that way just want it to go on longer because you have to go all the way back and then all the way to the next one.
Yeah.
Which would be twice as many spaces.
Okay, I think I understand the game. It seems pretty simple now that John's explained it. So I think the dice obviously is how we move. So John, since you were the one that played the most, you want to just go ahead and go first?
Yeah.
And I assume that another player reads your card for you.
Yeah. So I got 4. I'm gonna go get the pink one first. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need an orange question from.
Okay, how did you?
Please.
Yeah, let me just shuffle these because I don't know if we messed with it. You said orange question?
Yep.
Okay, why can't I? Wait, hang on.
What is orange again?
Okay, I got it. Okay, don't flip it. You just flip it. You're giving the answers, John.
No, that's how it should be. That's how it should be. That isn't the.
These are the answers, guys. Those are the answers. This is the correct way it is. Okay, you said orange, right, John?
Actually, yes.
You're the one that flipped it over.
I didn't flip it over.
Yeah, I saw your hand hover over and then flipped over. Whatever. Here's the orange question. 1920s tennis champion Renee Lactis, I don't know if I'm saying that right, introduced us to which 1980s preppy wardrobe staple? Good luck, John.
Okay, I'm not going to be able to answer any of these questions.
Well, this might just be a stupid question.
I'm saying that right now.
No, okay. Wait, no, there's really easy questions on this exact same card. This is just a stupid question.
Yes, we'll go with, what was the question? I didn't really understand it.
1920 tennis champion Renee introduced us to which 1980s preppy wardrobe staple?
Yeah, I don't know anything about.
Do you yield yet?
80s wardrobe staples. I will say, I'll just throw a stab in the dark. You know, that's the way to go. I'm not a coward. I'm gonna say they introduced us to tennis shoes.
That's a decent, I guess. But it's apparently Alligator Shirt. The brand was introduced to the U.S. market as Izod Lactose. I don't know if I'm even saying this right.
Of course. How could I forget?
Yeah, John, how could you forget the Alligator Shirt, man? I mean, you've definitely heard of that. Okay, we'll put the discard pile like over here, where this the ghost that's holding his hand right now. Okay, so Axel would go next in rotation here. So Axel, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, move going that way. Okay, so I'll give you. So it's a blue, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Which city is home to the Colosseum, Treve Fountain, and the Spanish Steps?
Rome. Pretty sure.
Wow, you're correct. All right. So what does it mean if he's correct? Does he get the blue thing already or no?
He gets to roll again if you.
We get to roll again. I understand.
You have to be on the pie piece in order to actually get the question.
Yes.
I see.
To get the piece. I apologize, not the question.
Okay, so because John didn't get the last one.
I think if you roll over, it just stops at the piece. That way you're not just like going around in circles doing nothing the entire time.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so orange. Okay, Girl Scouts. The recipe appeared in the handbook Tramping and Trailing with the Girl Scouts. Oh wait, this is the answer. Hang on, wait. That makes a bit more sense.
He's like, what? What kind of question is that?
Oh, wait, okay, since I've already read the answer, this is interesting. Which group is usually credited with making the first s'mores? In 1927, Girl Scouts, apparently, are the first people that did it. Interesting. I see, that's an interesting thing. It's a shame I've read the damn answer instead of the question.
Yeah.
Okay, here's your actual question. Which Japanese video game company started out producing playing cards? This is so stupid.
Oh, come on.
Such a... Why did John get the tennis? Why did John get the alligator shirt question? Yeah, congratulations, Nintendo. Get your damn piece already. This is stupid.
I guess if you weren't as like big into video games as we are, you wouldn't know that. But
we're playing a video
game.
So dumb, dude. Everyone knows that one. Come on. Whatever.
I don't object to an easy pie slice.
Okay, so once you get a pie slice, you don't roll again, do you? Or do you roll again?
If you get it, but he didn't get it.
No, he did get it.
Because he was supposed to.
So I think it acts the same as like the question.
Oh yeah, he did.
Where you get it right.
I was just so. Let me look at the notebook then. Oh yeah, no, because if you get it, if you get a pie piece, you don't roll again. That way, if someone knows a lot of stuff, they don't just get to completely beat the game.
I was gonna say
everyone loses.
That'd be kind of baloney if that's how it works. So I'm glad that's not how it works. Okay, so it's my turn, right? Because Axel just won. So, oh great, my favorite color, brown.
I'll read it for you.
Okay, thank you.
I'm thinking. I can't. I got old man eyes. I've got to put this down.
Yeah, you do have to kind of zoom in quite a bit to see it.
Okay, so you got brown.
Yeah, brown.
Is brown purple?
Yeah. I guess that'd be a weird connection to make, but I guess it is.
I mean, it's because like pink is pink, blue is blue.
Yeah.
Yellow is yellow. Yeah, so that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, that's weird.
I mean, you're definitely gonna know this one.
Great.
Wait, is this the question or the answers? That's the question.
It's naturally on the question.
Right. Dancer Frederick Austerlitz, sure, leapt to Broadway and silver screen stardom under which famous name?
Wait, say the name again.
Frederick Austerlitz? Austerlitz, yeah.
And it doesn't give you a date?
Nope, they had a famous name that they went under a pseudonym, I guess. And their real name was Frederick Austerlitz, and you're trying to guess what their famous pseudonym is.
Wait, so just read the whole question again.
So,
John, just leave the question out.
Sorry. Dancer Frederick Austerlitz, I believe I'm saying that right, left to Broadway and silver screen stardom under which famous name?
Famous name. Freaking... I don't know. Like, so I'm guessing his stage name. Like, I don't understand what name I'm trying to get.
Yeah. I think the thing they're asking for this person's stage.
Can you
want to flip it over?
Yeah, can you flip it over and clarify if it actually is their stage name or if, like, what they're trying to ask here?
Okay. I see the answer. I think this one you would know if you knew who this was, but you clearly don't, and it's a stupid question.
Okay, but can you clarify? Is it their stage name or like what name is it? What are they going for? I don't understand.
It's kind of like if you think of what's his name, the Green Goblin.
Yeah. What is it? Because Doctor Octavius has a name too, doesn't he? That's not his actual name. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I mean no, the actor who plays him.
Oh, Will Ferrell?
No. It sounds kind of like it, but it's not his actual name. But he just kind of kept going with it. I think that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, that's what they're going for. That's a stupid question. I don't know. Frickin', I'm trying to think of who on Hollywood has a name that's not actually their name, but they're going with it. Frickin', and it's a dude, obviously.
Willem Dafoe. That's who I was thinking of.
William
So
Dafoe.
Willem
Yeah.
is William Dafoe. Dafoe or something like that. It's not pronounced at all the same way, but everyone started saying Dafoe, and he's like, that sounds way better than my actual name, so I'm not going to correct them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm just gonna say, freaking, like I don't know many actors is the problem. I'm gonna say Jeremy Renner because I know some people say his last name wrong.
Yeah, no, it's Fred Austin.
See, I don't even know who that is, so like I was never getting that question.
Freaking stupid because his name is Frederick.
I don't know. I could have just said so. Maybe if I just
His
said
last name. Yeah, his last name is spelled like it's like not a very. It's not a white name. It's not a white English name.
Oh, okay.
Therefore, it's
It,
hard
the
to
last
say,
name
and
sounded
therefore
German, so that's why I was confused. Is it? Can I see the question? Is it? It sounds like a German last name. You took the question.
Take
I don't want it though.
it. Again, I put it in your hand.
Where'd it go? Oh, there. It is. I just want to see it. I just want. Oh, because it's in the hands of the. It's a purple one. Dancer Frederick. Or maybe that's not. No, it's not German. It's from when you said it, it sounded German. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
right.
what it is.
John, go ahead. I guess we're both losing horrendously.
Or who that is. So
Yeah.
what is the roll? I got a 3. What am I? Oh, yeah. Okay, Pinky.
Pinky. Okay. In 2015 biographical hit Straight Outta Compton memorialized which popular 1990s rap and hip hop act? What is this question?
What?
Okay, the 2015 biographical hit Straight Outta Compton. I thought it was Champton, but it's Chompton. Memorialized which popular 1990s rap and hip hop act?
Which rap and hip hop?
I don't even know what this means.
What do they mean by that?
Yeah. Good luck, John. There's no way in hell you're getting this.
What does it mean?
Okay, so I'm trying to use my brain here. I know that there's a biographical film about Eminem, right? And he's a hip hop rap and hip hop guy.
Uh-huh.
But that doesn't freaking help me because it's an act. Slim Shady. That's what we're gonna go with.
Slim Shady. It's not. It's WNA is the answer they were looking for. The group comprised rappers Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, DJ Yella, MC Ren, and Ice Cube. So there's some names in there that I'm sure you know, but like the actual group was like, what the hell?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Trivial Champion, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure he's got 2 questions right.
If he gets another Nintendo question, I'm going to shoot somebody.
That sounds violent.
Is it pink again?
Yes.
It's pink.
Which platinum-haired powerhouse fronted the group Blondie through a career that began in the 70s New York City punk scene?
Oh?
Well, yeah.
Which platinum-haired powerhouse fronted the group Blondie through a career that began in the 70s New York City punk scene?
Blondie?
I would never have gotten that. That's crazy. These questions are stupid.
Yeah, I feel like they're very much like trivia
got
questions. That like there's some that are insanely hard. Like you have to really know the subject to know the answer, and some of them are really simple. Like which game company started out as a freaking card company?
Also, this one that no one's gonna get. Which Norse god carries a hammer and is the son of Odin? Oh, that's a strange question. Also,
There's
Axel,
so many.
Axel, are you yielding? Or are you just like giving up?
Yeah, I'm yielding.
Okay.
There's no way I'm getting
Debbie
that.
Harry is the answer they were looking for. Hits like Heart of Glass, Dreaming, and Call Me. I don't know any of those. Okay.
Oh.
Whippy! Time to lose again. Oh, great. One extra thing.
Blue.
John, go ahead. You want to read it?
Let me read it.
Blue should be geography, so I should be okay with maybe.
Okay. Which country's national flag is the only one that's not rectangular or square in shape? I don't know.
Ooh, wait.
There's only one of them, though, apparently.
That's a good question. Aren't they? Wait a minute.
That is actually a good trivia question.
They're all depicted as square, but is it saying what's the actual one that's not? Like in the way they fly it, it's not? I know Vatican City is considered a country. Mm-hmm. But do they have their own flag?
I don't even know what... I don't know what if they did have a flag. Which, if they're their own country, that would make sense, but I don't know what it looks like.
But there's also, like, really small countries that I could see being in the answer, and I just wouldn't know it. Can you just read the question one more time?
Yeah. Which country's national flag is the only one not rectangular or square in shape? I think I've heard this question before, and then I was like, oh, that's an interesting answer. I don't remember what. So I figured it up here, but I wanted to.
Okay, John. No, I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say, can you flip it over and because if it's a super small country that I just don't even know exists, then I'm kind of screwed. But
yeah, I'll see if it's an obscure country, like some random one in Europe that no one ever talks about. So I'm gonna just quickly. Oh, I was looking at the back of because I put them on top of each other. I looked at the back like that's not a country.
That's not even related.
You would have heard of this country.
Okay, so it's not a super random obscure country like that's like the Vatican City that has its own flag for no reason.
Yeah, no, you would have heard of this one. Probably.
I'm trying to think because every flag I'm thinking of is like rectangular for sure.
I'm curious what this flag looks like. I'm gonna look it up.
I'm gonna say Syria, just because I know it's a country, but I don't know what their flag looks like.
No, it's Nepal.
Oh, really? Interesting.
It's kind of like it's like two triangles. Like it
is, isn't it? No, I've seen their flag. Damn it.
It's actually really cool looking.
Yeah, damn it. I think I've actually seen that flag. I'm so upset that I forgot about that one.
Yeah, I think I had learned that fact on a YouTube short, and I completely forgot what the answer was. But,
no, yeah. I didn't even learn it from YouTube shorts or anything. I literally learned it in school, and I'm like, oh, it's a cool flag. I don't know why we all don't just have our own like custom flags, but okay, I'm kind of mad at that. My one knowledge I retained from school is going to be useful there, and it just whatever.
4. Oh, but I'm on the piece, so another pink one.
Another pink one? Oh, great. The pink ones are great, John.
I'm sure they are.
Oh, okay, though, this is an actual good question, though. Who is the corporate giant that invented the first portable cassette tape listening device?
Okay.
Yep.
Corporate giant.
I knew this one. I'm so mad I didn't get this question myself, but whatever.
They invented the first cassette tape.
Maybe if I know this, I'm old.
I don't think
which I'm not even the oldest in this room right now.
Maybe I'm stupid. I'm sure I learned this at one point, and I was like, "There's no need to remember that. Cassette tapes are not used anymore."
Yeah, I'm an old soul. I knew this one, but I just I didn't get the question.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Microsoft. They're a corporate giant.
You're really close. You are really close. It was actually Sony, though. Sony was the ones that created it. Yep.
It's been around for a long time.
With the Walkman, right?
That was the Walkman, yep. Sony created the Walkman, yep. All right. That was a good question. That was the first actual pink question that was useful. So.
Yeah.
All right, Axel, go ahead, man.
Like I said, some of these questions are good questions, and then some of them are like, what's this randomly obscure thing that nobody knows?
Right.
Someone who's pretty knowledgeable.
Which full-length movie was the first to use spoken dialogue? King Kong, Gone with the Wind, or The Jazz Singer? They give you multiple choice. What is this bullshit?
Come on, man.
Hold on. What is it?
King Kong, Gone with the Wind, or The Jazz Singer? You have 1 and 3 shot, man. You're pretty okay.
I'm gonna go with Gone with the Wind.
Oh, it's wrong. The Jazz Singer, 1927.
I knew it wasn't King Kong because I knew that one came out after Godzilla, and Godzilla definitely had dialogue because I've seen that movie. So
Gone with the Wind's a really good movie. I didn't think that was I would for me it was between Jazz or Gone with the Wind, but Gone with the Wind I haven't fully seen. I've only seen clips of it, but it's a really old movie.
I probably would have guessed accurately because I knew it wasn't Kong, and then I thought Gone with the Wind was newer, but apparently it's not.
I need an orange question, John.
Yes, indeed. I'll get you that one real quick. I'm gonna put it right on this board so I'm not reading on top of something. Okay, orange. In 2012, you were alive then. Which U.S. holiday surprisingly surpassed Cinco de Mayo and the Super Bowl Sunday to become the day most avocados are eaten? Of course, everyone knows this one. The U.S. holiday.
What U.S. holiday?
Yep. Which U.S. holiday surprisingly surpassed Cinco de Mayo and the Super Bowl Sunday, which isn't a holiday, to become the day most avocados are eaten?
Interesting. First of all, the first half of it's racist, so thank you. It's U.S. holiday. I mean, I can think of a bunch of holidays, but I'm thinking of like why. Oh wait a minute! Wait a minute! I have a big brain answer here. If it's wrong, so be it. I'm gonna say New Year's Day because I'm gonna say people were trying to eat healthier, and so they were switching to avocados to make themselves healthier. New Year's Day, going with it, locking it in.
That's a good guess, but it's actually 4th of July.
Why?
1.6 billion avocados were eaten in the United States in 2012.
But why though?
I don't know why.
Whatever.
Not many people were eating avocados on the 4th of July that year.
Whatever. I found my heart of cards that if New Year's Day should have been the answers, but whatever, it's fine.
It would have made sense. It was a good guess.
Yeah, that's why I thought of it. But all
right, Axel, trivia master.
No, it's your turn. I just went. That's your turn, John.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I just.
So you lost a question on the thing. So do you have to go past that now, or do you just stay there until you get one?
I think I stay there until I get one. I think I can choose.
I guess you could choose. Yeah. I mean, so do you want to stay on what color you're on? Do you want to stay on pink, which are notoriously stupid? So it's up to you.
Well, eventually I'll get one so stupid that it's easy, and then I'll.
All right, pink it is. Okay. Really? Okay. How many characters named Heather are there in the movie Heather?
Well, at least one.
I'm sure you've seen this movie, John.
If the movie's named Heather, it's either a one and it's a stupid question, or there's a lot of Heathers, and so that's why it's called Heather. I've never seen this movie, nor have I even heard of this movie. So I mean, it's not gonna be something absurd like 100 because like that's a lot.
It's 101 Dalmatians, but with Heathers.
All 101 Heathers. We're gonna go with 15. I'm thinking 15 is a good number.
So this is in fact a stupid question because the answer is 3. So
that it should be called Heather. That's what I would name it.
The Three Stooges or something. Also, again with like these questions having really like I would have known this because I just know this. What's the Australian snack time favorite that's made with white bread, butter, or margarine, and rainbow-colored sugar sprinkles? It's called fairy bread, and it sounds disgusting, but it's actually pretty okay. I want to get it very often. It's just kind of strange, but it's an interesting thing to try once. But I would have got that, and guess what? Now I never get that.
Yeah, Axel, you get to roll.
Alrighty. Well,
and I will be on pink square.
Okay, so you want to stay where you are?
Yeah. Well, I'm on a pie slice.
Well, I know, but like you said, we can move. You can move if you wanted to. Are you on orange? What are you on? Oh, yellow.
Yellow.
Oh, screw off. Well, maybe you don't remember this, but I'm pretty sure you do. Name three main Axis powers during World War II.
Axes?
Yeah, Axis power. Axis. I don't know how you say it properly, but.
So the ones that weren't the Allies.
Yeah, Germany, Italy, and Japan.
Yeah, I mean you're right. I mean, like that's such an easy question. Like, I'm so upset.
Yeah.
Whatever. Axel's gonna win because he just gets easy questions. This is baloney. This game's stupid.
This is baloney.
All right.
And actually, you got a pie piece, so it's no longer your turn.
Yep.
Green. Do I want to go? I guess I'm already going to green, so I'll stay in green. So John, go ahead.
Yeah,
Green is what again? What is the category?
Let me look at the notebook. Green is
Sports and oh no,
in
nature, science and nature. Okay, that makes sense.
That's nature. Okay. In 1976, how much did the Apple I personal computer cost?
1976.
You were on then, right? In 1976, how much did the Apple I personal computer cost?
1976.
Yep.
I'm gonna say
76, and it's probably one of the more original personal computers, so it's not gonna be cheap.
Right.
I would say. That's
but
just my guess.
it is cheap to us right now, though.
Money.
It is cheap to us. Yeah, I was gonna say it's cheap to us right now.
But considering back then,
For the people in the time, it wasn't cheap. I'm sure, but I'm thinking it's way cheaper than it is now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. So okay, so 76, and it's what is the official name of it? Apple I computer.
The Apple I personal computer.
Oh, just okay. So just okay. I was gonna say I've never heard of Apple I, so that's why I was confused. It's 1976, but it would have been. Because I'm also thinking maybe this is at a time where like they weren't sure if this was gonna even work. Because 76 is. I mean, I don't want to say it's a long time ago because I have relatives that watched this and they were born before that. So,
how dare you call me old?
How dare you, Sonny? I don't know. I have a number that popped in my head as soon as the question was said, but I don't believe it, and I feel like it's just incorrect. My brain said, I don't know. I'm gonna say, but like, okay, I'm gonna say $300. I think that's probably where my guess would go. My brain kind of navigated near that area.
Well, I can see why people in the time thought this was the devil's computer because it was $666.66.
Why? Okay, whatever. That's expensive even for them. Holy crap.
Yeah, that is.
I mean,
it's the first one ever.
It's the first one, and I guess the American dream, so to say, was cheaper back then too. So maybe I just didn't really consider the actual inflation of everything, but whatever.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. I mean, so I'm pretty okay being on science and leisure, so.
Oh yeah, I'm pink still.
You're pink still?
Is fucking stupid.
Yeah. Well, John, here's another one for you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Which African American actor won the Oscar for Best Actor in 2002? A feat that hadn't occurred since Sidney Poitier won in 1963.
Okay. So, 2002. See, how many popular actors are there in 2002? I'm thinking Samuel L. Jackson was definitely making movies at this time because this is after even the prequels came out. So he was pretty popular. It could be him. Could be literally anybody else. I don't know.
Did your gut go to him though?
Yeah, that's why my gut went. Just because of the time frame, I knew he was really popular around that time. Because if I'm thinking that's when the prequels came out, or after the prequels came out, rather. So I'm gonna say Samuel L. Jackson.
That's a really good guess, but it's Denzel Washington, which I know you've heard of, but
I've heard of him. Yeah.
Also, another stupid question that we're not going to get now. Which company acquired Yahoo in 2016 for close to $5 billion? Do you know?
Yeah, one of the questions I saw earlier was which two countries 55 years after the Cold War finally made peace?
Wow.
Yeah, the two main ones.
Was that a geography? Was that a geography question? Yeah, so Verizon is who acquired Yahoo. That's why it's still kind of...
Okay. I actually would have gotten that one. I thought it was the United States and Russia. It was actually United States and Cuba. But freaking still stupid.
Well, United States is guaranteed to be one of the answers, though. You knew that.
Right.
So, whatever.
I knew that.
All right, Axel, go ahead and get another piece and win.
All right.
So, did it say you can't occupy the same space at the same time?
Look.
Because if he can't, he has to go to the middle and go somewhere else.
Move. Yeah.
I think you can.
When a player's piece lands on a square, the player answers a question. If the player answers their turn continues, the player piece was one category headquarters spaces. Wait. If the player answers the question correctly, their turn continues. If the player's piece was on one of the category headquarters spaces. Oh, okay, yeah, I understand. White space will roll again, given an extra roll on the dice. The hub is a wild space. A player landing here may answer a question in the category of his or her choice. We haven't been doing that. So,
but that's the hub.
The hub is in the middle. Any number of players.
You haven't gone.
Any number of player places. Any number of playing pieces may occupy the same space at the same time. Okay. So that's confirmation.
I'm gonna go here. That's gonna be white, so I re-roll.
Okay.
That's gonna be a.
No, you're on white. 2. Or was it that? No, 2 is here, man.
What?
You're on white. 1, 2 is orange.
Oh, I can't count. That's what it is. Okay.
He's cheating over here. Okay, so you're on orange.
Orange, yeah.
Oh, screw off, game. Can you just honestly not? What's the name of the bike that is propelled by 7 people sitting in a circle?
What? Rephrase that?
You don't know this one? What's the name of the bike that is propelled by 7 people sitting in a circle? I thought you might have known this one.
Because what I'm thinking of is a weird name.
I know there's the tandem bicycle, but 7
Is that dumb, bro? I'm definitely gonna lose. Let me give you a shout out, man. Sorry, I'm talking over you guys. I just got a raid.
Yeah, I can know.
I guess I'll just say tandem bicycle. I doubt it's true because I know that's.
No, it's called the conference bike, and the reason I remember this is because it's a stupid name.
Yo, thank you for this.
I've never heard of that bike before.
The reason I remember it is because it's a conference. So because it's 7 people sitting in a circle, it's like a conference. That's how I remember the name. So I thought maybe you'd known that, but.
Sorry, I was talking over you guys. I wasn't listening to you guys. But yeah, thank you for the Prime sub. That's super generous of you. And thank you for the follow. Bash Explode. Do you just go by Bash? Is it my turn? Or is it your turn?
It's my turn. Cool.
Yeah.
Do I just want to stay on this one? What the hell is brown?
Win, so we made. Have a great stream. Thank you again.
Brown is art and literature.
Brown is purple. So let me read it.
I'm not. No. I didn't say I'm on brown. I said I could go to brown.
Oh, I thought you. I'm sorry.
I'll just stay on green, I guess. I think I have a better chance with green than I do brown.
Okay. So your question is, who is the co-founder of MySpace who also became everyone's first friend when they joined?
Oh no. I should have known. I should know this one. I didn't use MySpace. But I feel like
before I was social media.
But I know I saw a YouTube short about this recently.
I think I did too. But at least it sounds familiar, and I imagine it was some YouTube shorts because I'm not typically watching random videos about MySpace.
Right. Oh, wait, it's coming back. Wait, hang on, the YouTube short, wait, hang on, wait a minute. What was his name? Just give me the name. I remember watching, this literally I watched this like 2 days ago. I'm trying to remember, like, what the guy said in the video. Oh. What did he say? He said, there's a popular quote about it, too. It's like, this guy from MySpace, but what's his name? Oh, no. If I get this wrong, I'm a zoomer. It's confirmed. I brain rot has infected me.
Negative IQ.
Negative IQ. Yep. Come on, what's the name? It's like this from MySpace. I'm just gonna rattle off names and see if it sounds right. Chris from MySpace. That's not it. John from MySpace.
It's funny.
John was the founder of MySpace, guys. John wasn't even born then.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Actually, when was MySpace made? I don't remember. That's not the question anyway. Obviously I know it's a guy that founded it. What's it? It's like, no offense to this name out there, but it was a pretty basic name if I recall. Chris, Tom. Oh, Tom from MySpace. That just clicked. Tom from MySpace. That's got to be it.
I mean, Tom Anderson. You got Tom right. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gone Anderson. I didn't know he had a last name. I just remember, because as soon as I said Tom, I'm like, oh, that's it. Tom from MySpace. Okay. So I finally get something out of this. So, yay me, I guess.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll, and hopefully, I'm gonna say what I'm at.
You're just gonna say okay,
and
Hey, you can't lose them all, John. You can't lose them all.
I can't get all the questions wrong.
Oh, okay. This one I've heard of. I don't know if I know the answer right off the bat. But in 1967, which female singer became the first African American to appear on the first cover of Rolling Stone magazine? I feel like. Okay, so I wouldn't have gotten it, but I would have been close though.
The singer, first African American to be on Rolling Stone magazine.
Well, the first African American to appear on the Rolling Stone magazine.
Yeah. Not necessarily the first singer, but they are a singer. So by default, they would be the first African American woman to be. Did it say woman or just first African American?
What's your question?
What was the question again?
In 1967, which female singer became the first African American to appear on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine?
I have no clue. I don't know who was even like popular in 1997. So I don't think I'm gonna get that one. I'm gonna call.
You're gonna forfeit?
Yeah.
Okay, the answer is Tina Turner. She graced the cover of the magazine's second issue. So.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have gotten that one. Right.
Also, this one's there's another question on here that's so stupid. I don't know if you guys know this, but I know this. Which animal is adopted by the Medici family as a symbol for their motto, "Make haste slowly"? I remember the "Make haste slowly." It's turtles because they're slow as hell, but they use a lot of their time to like fortify their stuff. So like I remember that question.
Mm-hmm.
So baloney.
If I had gotten that one, I would have guessed turtle because I know that they're known for their slowness.
Well, sloths are also known for the slowness, but they really are just slow and lazy. So they don't...
Yeah, they're just. I don't know how sloths are still alive. They're really just getting lucky.
They're getting lucky. Yeah. Well, a lot of them are somewhat unfortunately, somewhat fortunately, because I know they're living because of it, but a lot of them are enclosed animal shelter stuff. So. Mm-hmm. All right, Axel, go ahead, man.
Yeah, I'd heard that sloths are like the most common deaths for sloths are power lines.
I shall join John in hell.
All right.
In the pink hell.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, okay. I know what this is. I don't know what the answer is. Which actor founded the Sundance Film Festival?
The Sundance Film Festival.
Yeah, okay. I would not have gotten that, but I know what the Sundance Film Festival is.
I've heard of it, vaguely.
I got nothing.
Nothing you want to forfeit?
Yeah, I don't do actors, man.
Yeah, nor do I really. Robert Redford is his name. It was named after his character in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. So. Sure.
I think it's in chat settings. Tiger Eyes.
Half of the world's population lives on a staple diet of what grain? Rice.
I don't
That's a
remember.
stupid question. Which peninsula is baklava? Where the actually I don't know what that is. Okay, I wouldn't have gotten that. Okay, so there's a couple of dumb ones on that one, so that's fair. All right, me turn again. 5.
Oh, yeah, I think it's in chat settings. I actually don't know because I don't normally read chat because usually they show it to you when you first start chatting. So if you click through it and didn't see it, I don't.
I'll just stay here.
You check the little thing. Okay.
All right, I need a brown, please.
Brown. Hold on. I was responding to chat. So brown is a purple, so oh my goodness, the podcast Serial is a spin-off of which popular NPR radio show that's hosted by, does that say Ira Glass?
I don't even know who the hell that is.
I wouldn't get this one.
But the question they should have asked is what podcast is amazing and great in every single way and is available on all platforms, and their motto is where we talk about things that you probably should too. Now, if that was the question, I would have known the answer, because everyone should know the answer to that question. Well, the answer would obviously be the Provokers podcast. There's only one of them out there, and there's two very amazing gentlemen on it, so you should definitely go check it out. Yeah, it's a pretty good podcast. From what I've listened to, pretty much every single episode, pretty amazing across the board, 5 stars. Would listen again. So yeah, but so can you just read the question again? Yeah, I got too invested in the promotion of our podcast.
The podcast Serial is a spin-off of which popular NPR radio show that's hosted by Ira Glass? Ira Glass? I'm not sure.
Can you just say the name of the show again?
The podcast Serial is a spin-off of which popular NPR show?
I've never even heard of that. Oh, wait, can you clarify? Is it cereal spelled like the food, or cereal as in serial killer?
Like serial killer, S-E.
Okay, that's helpful, because I was thinking cereal like the food the entire time, and I'm thinking, oh, well, there's a lot of food podcasts out there. Okay. Because I'm thinking, like... So, Serial makes me think it's like there's a lot of freaking, like, true crime ones out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I know there's a show called True Crimes with, and I don't know the name. True Crimes with blank. I don't know if that came first. Because Serial would indicate it's like a documentary or like a true crime thing.
Mm-hmm. I hate the pink question on this because I would have gotten it right.
What is it?
The pink question is, what movie is the time machine a DeLorean sports car?
Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
It's such an obvious question. I keep getting these dumb questions about singers from the 1990s that I don't know.
That's hilarious. Okay. Okay, I hate to keep you having to read this, but what's the... Can you just say the letters of the show, like the show again? M what now?
NPR radio show.
What does that even stand for? Music Productions Radio? That doesn't make sense. I mean,
radio. It's probably a redundancy. Sense of it. Yes,
I'm trying to rattle off all the documentary ones, because this might be a more documentary-esque thing, because True Crime might have had a different name to it. There's Wildlife. There's this probably I don't listen to many podcasts. I wish there was a date attached to this, because that'd be helpful. There's Wildlife. There's In the Ocean. There's What's that one called? It's something about America. Something America.
By the way, Tiger Artist, I think that's how your name is said. I don't think that technically breaks the rules, but I would prefer not because we already have like plans for what games we're gonna play. But thanks for offering, and thanks for trying to make sure to abide by the rules. I appreciate that.
I think it's okay. Out of the ones I'm remembering, the oldest one is the American one, but I can't remember the name of it. It's something America something. America's in the middle name of it, but I don't recall the actual name of it. It's a documentary, I think. It's a documentary show. What's the name? It's like it's on. It's getting. Hang on, I'm getting there. It's something. I mean, it might not even be that one. It could be wildlife. It could be in the ocean. I don't think it'd be in the ocean. That seems like a weird thing to spin off. Because like, why would you do that? What would be something you could spin off? Like that's another thing too. I gotta remember. Because like it's not okay. So in that case, it can't be in the ocean. It can't be wildlife. It can't be anything on the History Channel. Because why would they? I don't think you can spin off of them. What was the name? What was the name at the end?
The person who hosted it.
Yeah.
Is Ira Glass or maybe Ira Glass? I'm not entirely.
Yeah, the card's not flipped over. Can I just look at it real quick?
Yeah, you can look at it.
Yeah, I gotta steal it because I can't read it over there.
I was looking at that, man.
I need to look at it. I can't. Okay, it's the brown one or purple one?
The purple one, yeah.
Oh, Ira Glass? I see. Okay. I've never heard of that person, so that's not exactly helpful. Serial. Spin-off which popular? NPR. National Productions Radio? No, it wouldn't be radio twice. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what because maybe NPR would help, but I don't know if it would. The oldest one that I can remember, I don't know the name. Wait a minute. Am I combining two of them? No, I don't think so. I'm just gonna say I don't want to wait too long. I'm just gonna say there's one called. Oh, what is the name of it? I want to guess it because I think it could have a chance of being right. It's called like American Life or something. It's a documentary on like the what happened throughout America. Like the bad thing, like from what I recall, hearing someone talk about it, it has a lot to do. There's school shootings in there because it's a lot of bad stuff. It's like unfortunately like the bad stuff that Americans go through. But I don't know if that's the name of it. I'm hoping it's it, but I don't think it is. So I'll just go with that.
Okay, I'm gonna flip it then.
I don't know.
The American Life. You got it.
Okay, do you want to give that to me? Because I only said American Life.
This American Life.
Oh, this American Life? Okay, so I got part of it. Do you want to give it? It's up to you if you want to give that to me.
You know what? Because we're so bad at this game, I'm gonna give it to you. Okay. Let's say you, Axel. Do you think we should give it to him?
Yeah, you was right there. He missed.
Okay. You had.
Yeah, I know because if I recalled because wildlife is just focused on nature, and I'm like that Serial doesn't make sense to for a name for that. Like this has to be a documentary about bad shit, and I'm like that American Life one was pretty awful because it had to do with 9/11, like a lot of stuff. So okay.
Mm-hmm, yeah. I'm gonna stay on pink until I get a good question that actually gives me
something
that I know.
All right, got it. Here we go, guys. Which country music? Music again. Which country music singer and songwriter played football in college and tried out for the Kansas City Chiefs? I actually might know this one just based on. Nope, I would not have known that.
This would require me to follow both country music and football to know.
Yeah. I know about the Kansas City Chiefs.
I have a guess, but I doubt it's right.
Yeah, I had a guess too. I have a strong suspicion we were thinking the same person, but.
I don't know why the name John Denver is coming to me. I don't even know if that's a singer, but I'm gonna go with it.
John Denver, you said?
Yep.
That's unfortunately wrong. Axel, I want to hear your guess, though, because I think I had the same idea.
I was going to say Johnny Cash, because that's the only older country singer that I know off the top of my head.
Okay, that is also incorrect. It's Sam Hunt, whoever that is.
Was I even thinking of a real person?
I don't
I'm
know.
going to look that up.
Barack Obama is the first incumbent U.S. president to visit which city in Japan, the site of an atomic bombing? Why? That's so stupid. That's Hiroshima.
Wow.
What is the term for an internet user who prompts inflammatory or off-topic comments? A hater? Oh, troll. Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Troll. Oh, I mean...
That's okay. I mean, so to be fair, I would have thought more about that before actually answering it. But this one has so many easy questions on it, though, and that one's stupid. Yeah. All right, Axel, go ahead, man. You want to stay?
Also, John Denver is a person. John Denver wrote Country Roads. That's why.
Oh, so you were connecting it to something, though.
Give me my pink question, Ethan.
What?
Is it gonna be rigged?
What is this? Which model rose to popularity after appearing in the Blurred Lines video by Robin Thickel? Or Thickel? Thicky? I don't know. There's no L, so it's Thicky, I guess. Which model rose to popularity after appearing in the Blurred Lines video by Robin Licky? I don't know if I like your last name.
God.
I don't know if
I feel like this entire question is
there is no universe where Axel gets this. This last name on this person is ridiculous.
Fucking...
Axel, I wish you luck, man.
I don't even know models.
Yeah, I don't either.
Like any. I don't know what.
I don't pay attention to any of those people.
I know a fictional model. Does that count?
No.
I'm not getting this. I'm not even gonna try.
You want to forfeit?
Yeah,
okay.
What the fuck?
It's Emily Ratajkowski. It's Susan Wojcicki, but it's not.
How am I? How? Explain to me how I'm supposed to know that.
This green question's a really good question, though. The first text message sent in 1992 contained which two words? And this is a really good answer. Merry Christmas. More than 6 billion texts are sent every day. So, pretty good question there.
Interesting.
Too bad it's not a great...
I think I learned that. I think that was also the YouTube short I saw once.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can see it. All right, I'll roll. Here we go. Oh, great, a 1. I love 1s.
You want to move? You have to move.
Yeah, I already have that one. So I'll still go to yellow. So I gotta get a yellow question.
Right.
Yellow is what? I don't know what yellow even is.
Yellow is something. It's probably history because it keeps asking about wars.
Great.
Which world leader superheaded Glasnost, an opening of the dictatorship leading to the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991.
What was it?
1991?
Which world leader spearheaded? I can't read. I think it's because Glasnost is really blurry around that word, but it's an opening up of the dictatorship leading to the dissolution of the Soviet Union.
Glasnost, an opening of the dictatorship leading to the dissolution of the Soviet Union.
I mean, I'd have a guess, but...
the dissolution, so it's like the deconstruction of the Soviet Union?
Yep. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I mean, I know people that helped do that, but I don't know who spearheaded it. I'm not good with history. Freaking... Because when you first reading the question, it sounded like Stalin, but I wasn't. But then it really started to not sound like Stalin. So, I don't know. I'm gonna say, who was the president at that time? I don't think America spearheaded it, but I don't know who else to say.
I don't remember. I'm not good at history as well.
I don't know, man. It wasn't Reagan, was it? That seems too old.
No, he was 1985, so he would have probably been done by then.
Yeah. So.
And I only know 1985 because of freaking Back to the Future.
Oh wait, when? Hang on, because 2001 was. This is not a good comparison. 2001 was 9/11. And Bush was president. Bush was president. He did 2 terms, right? So would he have been president at that point? No, that
no, because that would be 4 years, or not 4 years. It would be like at most 5 years prior, right? Is my mathing?
I'm not sure if it's mathing.
Or
was he president during that? I'm confused. Okay, I'm just gonna say because the math doesn't add up, but I don't know who else to say. I'm just gonna say George W. Bush or whatever his name is, whatever his full acronym is.
Well, it's Mikhail Gorbachev.
Nope, never was gonna happen. Never was gonna happen.
He's probably Russian. It was probably someone in Russia who was fed up with the Soviet Union. It was like,
I mean, that's fair, but like I would
exist?
never have gotten there because I don't recall ever hearing that name. So, whatever.
All
right, John, go ahead, man.
I'll go with pink. I don't.
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys are just stuck in eternal torment.
I should have. I haven't even gotten one because I've been in pink this entire time because I keep getting bad questions.
Okay, this one you might know. It's a better question than the previous ones you've gotten, but I don't know if you've seen this movie. Which actor portrayed Bumblebee's pal, Sam something? I'm not even gonna try. Sam in the 2007 summer blockbuster Transformers.
Yeah, I've not seen the 2007 Transformers or any of the Transformers.
Okay, that's fair.
I know Weird Al's a Transformer in one of the animated shows.
I've seen Transformers. There's a name after it. Wasn't the original. It was Transformers something. but
So Bumblebee's pal.
Bumblebees,
Sam.
yeah. They and from what I've seen, all the movies, there's a Bumblebee has like a human pal that's with him, and this is in the original 2007 one.
In 2007, let's see. It's a popular movie, so it could be a popular actor.
Oh, okay. I would not have gotten the answer, but it's a really good answer. So
we're gonna go with Ian McGregor. Yep, I will go with Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's the one.
all right, it's a good guess. It was Shia LaBeouf though. So.
Oh yeah, that's the answer. That would be a good question if I had been seen any of the Transformers and had been interested in Transformers as a kid.
I'm not even a golf person, and this orange question's stupid. Known as lefty, golfer Phil Mickelson is actually right-handed. True or false? Literally 50-50, and it's true because it's a stupid name. So.
Yeah, like who would go by the which hand to the.
Axel, I'm assuming you're staying until you get it? You guys are being determined? All right.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, wait, never mind. Wait a minute. I was getting good, and then it stopped being good. In the 2015 film Jurassic World, which singer has a cameo holding 2 trademark margaritas?
Wow.
I was like, oh, Jurassic World, that's pretty recent. I mean, recent as 2015 is, but like, I was like, oh, that might be okay. And then I went back to singers again.
Singer?
In 2015 film Jurassic World, which singer has a cameo holding 2 trademark margaritas?
Have you seen Jurassic World? Let's start with that.
I have not.
I've seen it once, I think. Maybe twice.
I haven't seen it. I read Jurassic Park, the book.
Is it a good book? I've been curious about that one.
It's not bad. I enjoyed it.
Singers, I immediately go to like Lady Gaga and all them.
I would never have gotten this one. Even after seeing the movie, I never would have got that. I don't even remember that scene, so.
It doesn't even give a gender, does it? Just singer.
No, but just to spare you, I'm pretty. Yeah, it's a guy. It's a male singer. I like if I can give a hint to John that will help him, but not too much. I'll do it for his next question. But just to help you a little bit, because it doesn't give a gender, and you guys have been stuck in auto turmoil for 27 minutes. So.
A guy singer. Um, 2015. Justin Bieber?
That's a
That's
guess?
Maybe?
good.
Yes, that's a guess.
That's a really good guess. It's
Not right.
it's Jimmy Buffett though. So.
Oh my fucking!
He had one of the
right
letters.
now. I would have.
Yeah.
If you had fuck it, I should have known from the margaritas.
Yeah. I don't even remember that scene, but I wouldn't have gotten that either, to be fair. So.
No, because.
Also, this is a good question, but I would have known this based on basic geography. Which is the following cities at the furthest south? New York City, London, or Paris? It's New York City because think of how south that actually is compared to Paris. Because Paris is farther south than London is, and Paris, if Paris isn't even winning, then it's obviously New York City. But, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, roll again. That's not rolling. This great orange again, which I forgot that was. Oh, orange. Orange was like something. I forgot what orange was.
Okay. Oh man, this is about Clue. We played Clue.
Oh, cool.
Which is not a room in the game of Clue? The conservatory, the cellar, the kitchen, or the ballroom?
The cellar is not a room.
You're right.
Sweet.
Man.
And I got basically nothing out of it. Fabulous. Green, please.
Sorry, I was looking at the other one because I was surprised by the answer.
You can still use the same card, John. You can use the same card. It's a different question.
Okay.
It's not like you read it or anything.
Right. What notable filmmaker is responsible for founding Pixar? I would have gotten this one wrong.
Oh, wait. Say it again.
Which notable filmmaker is responsible for founding Pixar?
Oh, no.
Which I would have thought it was somebody else, and it surprised me, which is why I was, kept looking back at it. This is the one I was looking at. What?
Didn't technically... Okay, is this going off of sheer technicality, or is it going off of a business perspective? Because if it's going off of technicality, I have a different answer. But if it's going off of business...
I don't know how to answer your question.
I'm gonna go off of the business route because I'm guessing that's what they're going for. And I remember seeing a YouTube short about this. All of my knowledge is coming from YouTube shorts, so this is how bad our generation is. Steve Jobs co-founded it because he has a bunch of money. So I'm gonna go Steve Jobs and hope that's what they're going for.
Well, he's not a filmmaker, so do you want to guess again?
Wait a minute.
It said what notable filmmaker?
Oh. So they're not going for the business perspective.
I've heard of this person.
Oh, I've heard of their person?
Yeah.
So that means they're going off of technicality then. So then I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I don't know what I'm trying to think of filmmakers. I'm like you said I would know them if you said the name.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would be like, oh, that's who that is. You probably wouldn't be like, oh man, I love that guy. But you would be like,
oh man, my favorite person ever. It's a filmmaker. I was gonna say maybe also Disney bought it eventually, but that's also not what they're looking for.
They bought them a little while later. They had some deal.
Pixar's been through a lot because that's why I said Steve Jobs originally because he co-founded it because he bought it, which I mean doesn't really necessarily mean he co-founded it, so I don't know why he's labeled as co-founder. But either way, he bought it because he's got a ton of money, and then eventually Disney bought it off of him and his company, so they went through a lot. I don't know. What's his name? There's a guy that did... This was a while ago, too. I'm trying to remember if he was around for this. Oh, obviously he was, but I'm wondering if I'm thinking too far back. Because I don't know very much. Like, filmmakers is like actors for you guys. I don't know... Or that's not actors. Singers for you guys. Because I don't pay attention to the actual filmmaker, per se, unless it's the Russos, and then... Because it's just Marvel, so I kind of already know. Or Feige, I guess.
I'm surprised this isn't a pink question, because this seems like it would be in the entertainment category.
I don't know. I'm just going to say... My brain's telling me George Lucas. I don't know if that's... I think I might be going too far back.
You were right!
Is that actually right? I thought that was way too far back.
Oh my gosh, it's George Lucas. It says George Lucas, but it was Steve Jobs who saved the company.
Oh, he saved it. Okay. So I technically was...
That's
so wait. So Steve Jobs would have... it's not highlighted, though, I guess, is it? Steve Jobs isn't? No, okay, so it was looking for George Lucas. I don't know why. Yeah. I thought he was, like, way before Pixar, though. That's why I was not sure about that answer.
He was doing stuff for a while afterwards. After Star Wars, but
okay, yeah, that's because it was either him or I was gonna say the Russos, but I knew it wasn't the Russos, so
yeah.
Okay, whatever. All right, I'll go to blue. So this is for a pie question. Oh, blue's geography. Okay, I might be here for a while. We'll see.
Oh, I threw it into the pile, so
yeah, no, just do a different one. Doesn't
matter. The name of what witchy city in Massachusetts is anglicized from the Hebrew word shalom?
Oh no! Wait, no, wait a minute. Oh no. Solemn. I think it's solemn. It's solemn. That's the answer, I think. Yeah, solemn. The solemn witch trials. That's how I know about that one. There we go. I didn't know that was in Massachusetts, though. I just knew about the Solemn Witch Trials. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know. I knew it was in America or something. But...
Yeah, I knew it was in America. I just didn't know it was in Massachusetts. That's actually... So I learned a bit of there, because I knew about the Solemn Witch Trials. I just didn't know if that was in where that was. Okay, cool. All right, well, my turn's over, because I got a piece, so... John, you're back at
yes.
Are you staying there?
Again.
You know,
Come on,
they
I can get a good one.
What? Oh wait. Oh, okay. No, this is okay. Which zany prolific composer famously warned us, "Don't eat the yellow snow"?
Man, I say that all the time, but I didn't know it was the composer who came up with it.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't have gotten that personally, but I do know the phrase.
The zany composer.
Which zany prolific composer famously warned us, "Don't eat the yellow snow"? Oh, screw off. This green question is so dumb.
Can I take the green question instead?
What is the massive explosion at the end of a star's life cycle called? Screw off game? Your questions are stupid. But you don't get that question.
But to answer the pink question, we're going to go with...
I don't think there's a hint I could give you with this one. Like I like with Axel, I kind of gave him a little bit of a hint, but this one I don't think I could give you one. That's the thing.
Yeah. We're gonna go with... I had someone in mind, and then it left my brain.
Must have been wrong.
Yeah, drink more prune juice.
Drink more prune juice.
Oh man, this is the question. I don't think I would have ever known this is the thing. I don't think I ever heard of it.
Fair.
I'm feeling like it's like a kids artist, if you know what I mean, like someone who makes kids music.
Okay.
But that still doesn't help me. We're gonna go with I'm gonna pass. I can't think of any composers.
That's fair. It's Frank Zappa is the name they were looking for.
Oh yes, Frank Zappa.
He claims to have lived on coffee, peanut butter, and cigarettes. So
that is an interesting diet.
Oh wait, is this which popular capitalist family board game did? Oh, screw off! These questions are stupid on this one. Which capitalist being the operative word there? Family board game did Fidel Castro abandon Cuba shortly after seizing power in 1959? The capitalist family board game is Monopoly. That's how I would have got that, which is correct. So
yeah, it's about capitalism.
It is. It's the Greek glorious capitalism. Okay, all right, Axel. Here's your awesome question that you're definitely gonna get.
Yep.
What? This isn't even an American one. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. Which suave Brit first won over U.S. audiences as Stone Cold, Mastermind, Stringer Bell, in HBO's The Wire? You
I
were
know
missing.
I'm doing that reaction a lot, but like...
I would have had a guess, but only by something that's kind of superficial and probably wouldn't be right.
I've never even heard of this person, so good luck. I wish you the best luck.
I've never even heard of that show!
Nor have I, so I don't know.
I've heard of the show, but I don't know the answer.
And they're British.
Yeah, they're British, yeah.
Which already means I probably don't know them, unless they're from Doctor Who, which is unlikely.
I don't think they are, but I don't know this person, so...
Read it again?
Which Suave Brit first won over U.S. audiences as Stone Cold Mastermind Stringer Bell in HBO's The Wire?
I know, like, 2 British actors. And it's probably neither of them.
It's gotta be one of them.
I would just go with one of them and hope, because you're not gonna... I don't even know who this person is.
Matt Smith? Probably not.
No, I don't even know how to say this. Idris Elba? Idris Elba? I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, there was no way that was coming out of my mouth.
I don't even know who that is, so like...
Are you sure it wasn't Matt Smith?
No, I'm sure. Alright, John, go ahead, man. Oh, wait, you just want to stay, don't you? Oh, no, it's my turn. Actually, just went. I'm confusing it. My prune juice is not working too strongly. What are you doing? I'm gonna have to move. That's a pink one.
I'm grabbing a card.
Alright, whatever. You know what you're reading, though.
Well, it's gotta be one of them. Is it pink, you say?
Pink, yeah.
Which TV law drama began with a slap in 2009 and ended with a slap in 2016 after its 7-year run? Okay, you're pretty. It's wrong. It's The Good Wife.
Yeah, I don't know. The only law show I've ever heard of is Law and Order, so I don't care.
I thought you're like, oh, I know. I'm just so smart.
No, I didn't watch Law and Order, so that was just a guess. All right.
Can I get a pink?
Gigantic Transformers again. In the Transformers live-action films, Autobot, Bumblebee. It's Bumblebee again. Changes into which iconic muscle car? Okay, so it's a bit different.
Wow. That's another purview of the things I don't know about cars. I'm gonna go Mustang, maybe. Bumblebee Mustang sounds like
no, it's a Chevy Camaro. So sorry
about that. Of course it is.
I knew it was a Chevy. I didn't know the exact name.
Oh, what's this one? 17th century French settlers observed Native American tribes playing variants of which stickball game? Oh, interesting. Lacrosse stems back that far. Interesting. Cool. Interesting. Okay. Axel, I assume you're staying?
Yeah.
All right.
How'd you guess?
What is this? In which professional sport did Jason Lee make a name for himself before starring in the TV show My Name is Earl?
What sport?
Oh my god, this is such a stupid question.
Can you at least tell me if it's a sport I actually know?
Yeah, it's a sport you'd know. It's just a stupid question.
I'm gonna go with golf.
That's a good guess, because I mean, golf is, no offense to the golfers out there, I think it's a stupid sport and boring. I don't consider this really a sport. It's a cool trick. Skateboarding is apparently a sport. I personally would not consider it just because I think it's a cool hobby. But
there are competitions.
I mean,
I kind of along the same lines as cheerleading. It does take skill. But
I mean, yeah, I guess people that are really good at skateboarding, I would compare to cheerleaders. But cheerleaders, like the really professional ones, like I've seen them do stunts. They're going crazy. Like they almost die trying to do certain stunts. Like,
I would say the same for just skateboarding too. Like I said, I would consider.
Yeah, but skateboarders wear a helmet where cheerleaders don't, and so if they fall on their face, they die. It's over. I don't know. I maybe I'm a little biased, but either way, okay.
But the whole concept of judging the tricks is a little bit for me, sport-wise.
Yeah, it's yeah.
You got purple.
It's purple, aka brown, whatever the color they're trying to go for here.
In which museum do the kids from the mixed up files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankweiler Hyde.
What? Are you speaking French over there?
Did I freaking read?
In which museum do the kids in From the Mixed Up Files of Miss Basil E. Fredwalker Hyde? In which museum do the kids... In which museum? The museum in Colorado. I don't know. I don't go to museums. What is it?
What's the question?
Yeah, that was never going to happen. That was never going to happen. Just screw this question. Screw this card. Screw this question. Screw everything about this one. I don't care.
What's the question?
I freaking hate this pink one. I probably would have gotten because I've seen the show.
Really?
That it's asking about.
What is the pink one? Which character's last name in the TV show? The Big Bang Theory was never revealed.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, don't say it.
I probably would have guessed it. I saw it. I saw the answer, so...
Well, I didn't see the answer, so I'm trying to figure it out. I've only... It's funny, I've only watched The Big Bang Theory via my grandparents because they watch it a bunch. So I've actually never sought it out. Is it Sheldon? No, Sheldon Nelson, isn't it? Or something.
It's Sheldon Cooper.
So. Oh, well, I'm stupid.
It was Penny. I was about to say it was
going to be Penny. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Why did they never give her a last name?
They didn't feel like it? Yeah, I honestly don't watch it, so I didn't know that.
Because it really doesn't come up that much.
I mean, she gets her last name.
Until it starts getting into the arc where her and Leonard are going to get married, but...
Anyway.
Okay, so John,
John,
you staying again, buddy?
I'm saying thing.
Right.
Maybe I'll get a TV show that speed. Maybe we'll ask about The Good Place.
It's a singer again! Okay, okay. I mean, I know the band, AC/DC. Which hard rock singer filled in for AC/DC's Brian Johnson during their Rock or Bust World Tour?
Was singer filled in for AC/DC?
Yes. Well, in for AC/DC's Brian Johnson. It's not they didn't fill in for the entire band.
Okay. Well, I've seen AC/DC.
I would never have gotten that. I don't know who that is.
We're gonna go.
I think if this helps, I don't know if it's going to. I'm pretty sure it's a male, so I'll just give you the same kind of hint that I gave Axel.
Okay.
I hope it is.
I don't know why. I don't think this is gonna be right. We're gonna go with Led Zeppelin because he's a rock guy. That's
unfortunately incorrect. It's Axl Rose.
Oh.
So.
Oh.
Okay.
What was the question?
Hang on. What's green? Which classic arcade game did? Wait, get on my face. Which classic arcade game did scientists mimic to create a tiny maze for studying predatory prey behaviors on microbes? Really, Pac-Man? I guess that makes sense.
So,
that's what I would have guessed.
That's interesting.
It was like what singer filled in?
What singer filled in AC for DC during their Bust World Tour or whatever?
I recognize the name for the answer. I wouldn't have gotten it from that question.
Are you kidding me? The game is actively screwing over John. Here's your question, Axel. With what part of his body does Mario hit those overhead bricks and blocks during a Nintendo game?
I wonder what the answer is.
What's the answer, Axel?
Be his fist.
Yep, that's correct. Hand. If you look closely, you'll notice he's not actually whacking his head on them.
Because of how he jumps.
Yeah, it's how he jumps. Because if you were to if someone asked you to mimic the Mario jump, you would do the classic I'm hitting a block. So John, I guess to screw you. There's your easy question, bud. So now Axel's Axel's out of tournament, I guess.
I keep seeing questions that I would know the answer to pretty easily, and then it's like, no, you get this question about some singer that you don't know because you don't know the names of the people you listen to. You just listen to music.
That's fair. All right, John, I need an orange one, please.
Yes, I will read you an orange one. It will be the best orange one you've ever heard.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Oh yes, this is amazing. Which round flat candies did Admiral Beard take to the South Pole on his 2-year expedition of 1928? Well, if it's 2 years,
flat candies? Okay, 1928. What was even around back then? Which flat candies? I mean, like, what's so... It's like an M&M considered flat because I wouldn't call it flat because it's technically a circle. It's more like a round thing, right? So, which flat can licorice is not flat. Like I'm trying to think of like old candies that would be around even at that time. What else? I mean, there's a lot of like Smarties were really old. Those are kind of similar to M&Ms though, where they're kind of like spherical, not spherical, but like round. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I know this pink one too.
Which television sitcom shares his name with a which television sitcom shares its name with an astronomical concept? Wait, is it The Big Bang Theory again?
I'm pretty sure it is.
It's just really just getting screwed over with these questions. Okay, we'll flip it over later. 1928. Like I'm just trying to think like what even was around because like M&Ms I don't think were. Oreos were definitely not. Which I don't know if that's qualified to candy anyway. Licorice was, but that's not flat. At least not to me. It's not. I don't know. Like I could make a guess, but I don't know if it's gonna be right. So why it says specifically to the South Pole?
Yeah, I don't know why anyone would want to go there, but it does say that.
I have no actual. Oh, you know what? Because flat could mean no. So maybe I should count Smarties and like those types of candies because like they are flat to a degree. M&Ms I think is a stretch, and I don't even think they were like I don't even think they were a thing back then. What was even freaking? Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what was even existence back. What was even existence? Freaking. I'm trying to think, like licorice. I don't think it counts as flat though, because that's a really old candy right there. Another old candy is Necco wafers, which that's freaking cardboard and disgusting. So if you eat Necco wafers and you prefer Necco wafers, you should just leave the stream immediately. Never come back. I mean that's.
You said it, not me.
That's why I said it. Yep. I mean that's an old candy. I don't qualify as candy. I qualify as filth, basically, like tasteless filth. But some people qualify it as candy. It's also the oldest one I've said so far. Out of M&M's, licorice, Smarties. You know what? Just based off of how old it is, because that came out a long time. That's been around for so long. I'm gonna hope it's. I'm just gonna hope it's that, because that's been around for so long. So I'm gonna go Necco wafers. I think it's Necco wafers. I think is the name.
Wafers.
Yeah, no, Necco wafers, not Smarties.
Necco wafers. You're right.
Yes, that's because they're so damn old, dude.
2.5 tons of them. Why do you eat that many?
This man was crazy. 2.5 tons of Necco wafers. You have to be some kind of crazy. It is the Big Bang Theory.
I'm gonna check my computer out the window.
This is great. This is fabulous. Can you go in the thing?
This one gets thrown off the table.
This one gets thrown off the table. I want to put it in the thing, but it's not going in there properly. There we go. Okay. All right, John, you gotta stay there, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, surely eventually I'll get something I know. I know. I've known so many, and then I'm like, no,
what is it? Oh wait. Maybe I know this one. I don't know if you do. Which hilarious cult film follows the comeback tour of a British heavy metal band whose name is also a medical procedure?
The name of the movie is a medical procedure, or the name of the band is?
The name of the band.
What is the question?
Which hilarious cult film follows the comeback tour of a British heavy metal band whose name is also a medical procedure?
Okay.
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah, I think I do too, but it's just like it's a weird way of phrasing this question, personally. But
I don't.
Yeah, I want to see if I was right real quick. Oh, I would have been right. Okay. Not that I would have needed it.
Heavy metal band, name of a procedure. If I can get that, maybe I'll be on the right track.
Yeah, honestly, here's your hint. You would need to know this medical procedure. I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but it's not a very obvious medical procedure. I'll say that. That'll be your little hint I'll give you. It's not a very obvious medical procedure. You would have to know what this is.
Okay. I hate everything about this game. I can't believe it. I keep I look at your card. I'm like, look. Just out of curiosity, let's look at the big one. Almost like the last 5. I'd be like, hey, I know that one.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
Ethan might actually win this.
Yeah, I'm definitely
he gets to the pink questions.
Yeah, it's possible.
We're gonna go. I'm looking for the movie.
Yes.
I don't even know many movies that are about a band's tour, comeback tour, even. We're gonna go with. You know what, the Elvis movie. You know, let's go with that. I know it's gonna be wrong, but you know what?
It is wrong. So the answer they were looking for, this is Spinal Tap, is the name of the.
Yes, it's a very funny documentary.
It's
not serious at all.
No, it's not. And also, Spinal Tap is a very, very, it's a very good procedure from what I remember. But it's something you'd have to know what that is. Like I personally don't even know what that is, but I know I've heard of it. Is the thing. Because if you had just said Spinal Tap, I honestly would have given it to you. Because you should deserve to be off that damn stamp. But at the same time, you didn't say it. Also, this yellow one's really easy, and I'm mad I never got this one. Which former communist leader has had more than 600 documented plots against them? It's Fidel Castro, who I was kind of talking about earlier. So, well, whatever. All right, Axel. Hey, you're out of torment, Axel, so go ahead, man.
Yeah, I get to roll dice.
You get to touch the dice again. Hey, that's pretty good.
Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, one before.
One off. I mean, hey, you made progress. You could have got 1 6 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's orange, so I might have a chance. Because orange is what?
Oh my god! Screw every question on this card. Which large bird, Axel, shares its name with the word for 3 consecutive strikes in bowling?
Wow.
3 consecutive strikes in bowling?
There's no chance you don't know this, Axel. There's no shot. Which large bird shares its name with the word for 3 consecutive strikes in bowling? Come on, man. There's no chance. There's no chance. We're living in a simulation. I don't believe you don't know this.
I don't know anything about bowling.
Really? You've never been bowling?
3 consecutive No.
Okay, alright. Maybe
not outside of school.
Maybe we have a chance then, I guess, John. I thought he was gonna instantly get this one.
Albatross?
No, that's you're thinking of golf. That's a good answer, though.
I'm well aware I'm thinking of golf.
It's turkey. So 3 strikes in bowling is a turkey. So that's the bird they were looking for. Oh, wait, what is this question? Which stewed vegetable dish originated in Nice, France? Oh, yeah, I would Ratatouille, yeah. I mean, that makes sense, because that's the movie. But...
yeah.
That's fine.
It's your turn, right?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay.
Can I stop getting 1s, please, for the love of God?
I mean, come on. I've been stuck on the same thing from the beginning of the game.
Yeah, well, get with the program, man. It's green, yeah.
I am going to murder you. What are you afraid of if you suffer from... Oh, I thought it was... I thought I misread the word. Okay, from acrophobia, not...
Oh, okay, acrophobia. Okay, I have a... So, a little behind the scenes for people. I don't know if this has come out yet. I have a game show planned for, I guess now just John, on the podcast, and it's about phobias. And I'm trying to remember what acrophobia is. I remember writing that down. Oh, okay. Acrophobia. I'm trying to... Was that one of the ones that the name didn't make any goddamn sense, and it led to the thing? Because there's a lot of phobias that, don't make any sense for the name, but the actual phobia makes sense. Acrophobia.
Yeah, just follow up between rounds. I'm going to be doing my homework that I forgot about. It's fine.
Oh, you know what? Acrophobia is the fear of heights, because I have a little bit of that. I don't have an intense acrophobia, but I have a mild acrophobia. Because If I'm on an elevator that's like shaking, I'm like, I'm gonna die. It's over. So I think it's heights.
Yep. It's heights. Good thing that I didn't get this card though, because I wouldn't have gotten the pink answer. Not that that would be different from literally any of the other questions.
Hey, it's white. I get to go again. Whee! Alright, I guess I'm stopping. That's a yellow one, please. Yellow. Oh, yellow's his. Okay, you guys are stuck on pink for a while. I'll be stuck here for a while. I'm screwed.
Okay. In 1968, a protest against which annual televised event helped the women's lib movement gain momentum by forcing the media to take notice?
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's actually a decent question. I don't know if I know the answer though. I was looking. I don't want to make you reread it. Can you move your hand? In 1968, a protest against which annual televised event helped the women's lib movement gain momentum? Which protest against which annual televised event in 1968? Okay, I mean television. Maybe my perception of time is terrible because 1968 sounds like that. It's like television was obviously a thing, but it wasn't very popular, was it? I mean, I might just have a very bad perception of time, which is very possible. Well, I guess I'm like this was the Super Bowl there back then. Like, the election maybe. The election seems like a very too easy of an answer though. But I could see that being the answer because that was televised across the nation, so that would make a lot of sense. I mean, honestly, I might go with that.
Yeah.
Unless it's like... I want to say the election, but I don't know... Were they televising it at that point? They must have been. But would that, like... Why would you protest the election? Because that would, to me, give off the wrong impression. If you're protesting the election. Because, like, what would help them? Because the question makes it sound like they're just trying to get attention. John, can you move your hand?
Sorry, I'm doing homework. Oh, I'm not even on the in-game.
Oh, your thing's moving. Protest against which annual televised event helped the women's lib movement gain momentum by forcing the media to take notice? Like, the way this question's worded to me is like, take notice of the movement. Which that could be, they could protest anything and get attention that way. But I almost think I'm reading it wrong. In 1968, a protest against which... Yeah, protest against which annual... So they're protesting against the event. That's what I was misreading. Okay. So the second half of the question is not really relevant. Protest against which annual televised event which helped the women's thing. Okay. Was it a male-centric event? Like...
I'd imagine that's probably what they're asking.
Because that's why maybe I was thinking the election, because we have not had a female president yet. But the reason I'm thinking maybe it's not that is because we still haven't had one. So, I mean, it might have helped them get noticed, but didn't obviously probably lead to where they were going for. I know there was the pageant, right? That's been on for a while. But why would protesting that even gain them anything? Because that's a female event, isn't it? Or am I stupid? I could just be stupid. It's probably that, actually. My brain just keeps saying the election, but I don't see how that would get them anywhere. Now that I'm actually reading the question correctly, I don't see how that would get them anywhere. Because that's not protesting. If you're protesting against the election, that's not because you're protesting to get noticed. You're protesting the election because you're protesting the election. So I don't think that's it now that I'm actually reading it. I don't actually even think the Super Bowl was around then. What else would it... Oh, was the Olympics around then? That could be, if that was around back then. I'm trying to remember when the Olympics even happened.
Well, 68. What Super Bowl did we just have? Like 52?
I don't know. I don't pay attention
So, yeah,
to sports.
that would...
Oh, so that'd be too old then, right? Am I doing that correctly?
It'd be too old for the Super Bowl.
Okay. And then Olympics, I don't know when that started. Annual, it only happens once a year too. So wait, Olympics does.
So it couldn't be Olympics.
Yeah, it couldn't be Olympics because it's not annual.
That's every 4 years.
Oh, and it can't. Okay, well that also gets rid of my election thing then, because that also happens every 4 years. So
annual televised event.
What was even like
Baseball?
the Oscars wasn't? Yeah, maybe the World Series. Oscars weren't around back then, nor was any like movie thing. I mean, that is the Oscars. What am I thinking of? The singer one, whatever that one is. That wasn't around back then. I don't know what it's called though. It's the pageant. It's like the women's pageant. I don't know what it's called. That's been around for a while. I'm pretty sure that was before 1968. I don't know what they would have gained by doing that though, if that's the answer. I think it's Miss America. Why does that keeps coming to my head? Is that the name of the pageant? Maybe that's the name of the pageant. I don't know if that's the right answer.
It is. I'm pretty sure that is.
That's the only here. Just to speed up for time, I'm just gonna go with it because I don't think it's the election. I don't think it's. It can't be Olympics. It can't be. Well, it can't really be the election anyway, based on the annual thing. It can't. I don't personally think it'd be the thing, the World Series. So what is it?
Miss America, you got
Oh, really? Contrary to legend, bras was not burned. Bras were not burned. I said bras. I can't read.
You actually got it.
Again, it depends on if you want to give it to me. It says I said Miss America. I didn't say the Miss America pageant. Although I was kind of on the same.
You said
idea.
You said Miss America. I think that was the name of the pageant. Okay, so
it's up to you.
For the sake of time and
sanity.
Yeah.
That's right. Can you freaking go in the...
Also, I was looking at the pink one. I would have gotten it too.
You would have gotten it?
Yeah, I would. No, I would have gotten it wrong because I don't. It was about Duck Dynasty.
Yeah, Duck Dynasty.
I know of it, but I don't. I never watched it.
That's fair. All right, John. I believe it's your turn, right? If I'm doing this right.
Yes.
Yeah, it's your turn.
I'm gonna take another pink. Just tell me what it is.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're stuck. I forgot you're stuck there. Okay. Which animated little characters are just 3 apples high according to their character Belgian cartoonist Peyo? Oh, I think I know the answer to this one.
I think I've heard of this. What was the question again?
Which animated little characters are just 3 apples high according to their creator Belgian cartoonist Peyo?
The number of apples as a height measurement feels like it would be something in Winnie the Pooh thing, but I don't think that's accurate.
I would pay more attention to the animated little characters. I think that's
animated little characters. So I mean to think of mice, but they're obviously not talking about Mickey or Minnie or anything like that.
3 apples tall.
Do you think I would know this one? You
definitely know these characters. I kind of want to give you a pretty big hint so you can just get off that damn space so you can play the game. It's okay. I have a pretty big hint that I could give you. Do you want it?
Sure. You know what? Why not?
Their skin color is blue. Normally.
They're blue.
And they're little characters.
Oh my god.
They're Smurfs.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Smurfs is correct.
That is a big hint.
So, yes. I want you to play the damn game, so just take your piece and get off that space. So take your pink thing over here. No, John.
It doesn't matter how many I roll.
John, did you take your pink thing? No, you didn't. Take your thing.
I know. I'm freaking my keyboard, please.
What's going on?
I can roll. Oh wait, I can't roll.
No, you can't. You just get your piece so you can get off that space next time.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What do you want?
Yeah.
Green.
Green. Okay, green is art or science and
science and nature.
What is this? Okay, I would never have gotten this. What term is used for the online connection of smart household devices, such as central heating controls or light bulbs?
Central. Say that again?
What term is used for the online connection of smart household devices, such as central heating controls or light bulbs?
The online connection?
Mm-hmm.
I think I might actually know this, but
I don't think you do. I should have known this, and I thought I did, and then I read the answer, and I'm like, wow, I would never have gotten that. They're looking for an acronym.
An acronym?
Yes. That's not really a hint, because they kind of say that, but...
Apparently I don't know.
I don't think personally. I mean, maybe you do, but I don't personally think, because I didn't even know this one, and I have smart house device everywhere. What are these? What is this orange question?
I'd like to say it's Wi-Fi. I know it's not.
Are you going with Wi-Fi?
You know, I'll just go with Wi-Fi.
Okay, it's unfortunately wrong. It's Internet of Things, LOT, which is a stupid acronym. Also, the orange question is, which sport can you hear the terms Yorker, leg break, and sticky wicket? I just love the term sticky wicket.
I think that's croquet.
It's cricket, yeah.
I was wrong, but it was a similar sport.
It's a sticky wicket. I love that. Okay, all right, John. Or no, it's my turn. I don't know why I keep saying.
Roll your thing so you can be stuck in big purgatory.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I go to blue. Hey, I get geography again.
Alright. In which country is the Kronborg Castle a Renaissance edifice built in the city of Elsinore, where Shakespeare's tragedy Hamlet is set? Can you read it again? I didn't understand anything you just said besides the Shakespeare. There's a lot of what's the word? Additions to this word. Whatever. In which country is Kronborg
Castle? A Renaissance edifice built in the city of Elsinore, where Shakespeare's tragedy Hamlet is set.
Okay, well, Hamlet's set in Denmark, so I'm assuming the answer they're looking for is Denmark. So I'm going to go with Denmark.
That would make sense.
Denmark.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't tempt me with musicals, man. I know my musicals.
The To Be or Not To Be guy was called Melancholy Dane for a reason.
Wow.
Wait, what?
The little blurb afterwards.
Oh.
It's Denmark. The To Be or Not To Be guy was called the Melancholy Dane for a reason.
That's hilarious. All right. All right, John, I need a pink one.
Let's see. What pop star starred in the halftime show in 2015 Super Bowl atop a 14-foot tall, 24-foot long robotic lion?
I have no idea. Freaking Chris Brown. I don't know. I don't watch the Super Bowl. I don't care about football. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, it's Katy Perry.
Okay, whatever. You know? Sure. I don't know. I don't care.
I would have guessed that based on what she's known to do.
I don't pay attention to Katy Perry. I don't care. She's good. She went to space, and then Wendy's literally made the biggest roast of all time. So I know about that, but I don't know about anything else.
I get the roll.
Yeah, hey John, look at him. And it's a Poor John,
okay,
man.
John, if you get it right, you can roll again.
That's true. It's geography, so John. You might be good at this. In 2010, which Asian city suffered a... Okay. Oh, wait, no. This is not where I thought it was going. Never mind. In 2010, which Asian city suffered a 62-mile traffic jam that lasted 12 days? Oh, my God.
Why would I know that?
Why would I know that? Oh, okay. That makes... No, okay. That answer makes a lot of sense, actually. That answer makes a lot of sense.
Solely based on the fact that I know it's a large city, I'm going to go Moscow.
Oh, it's a good answer, but it's actually Beijing, China. So...
I was gonna say either Beijing or Tokyo.
Yeah, I was gonna say my answer would have been Tokyo personally, but I don't think they get in traffic very often because they're not like they have very respectful road rules. So I would not guess it would be them. But
All right, Mr. Ethan, sir.
Okay, all right. You're on an orange juice? Green, right.
Green.
What is the name of the neon glow emitted by an... Oh. Oh, okay, I read that word wrong. Let's just all pretend this never happened. I'm going to reread this question. What is the name of the neon glow emitted by an organism beneath the ocean surface similar to that of a firefly? Definitely did not read that as orgasm. So we're going to keep going. Luminescence, you said?
Bioluminescence.
Bioluminescence, okay. That is correct, yep. Nice.
Specifically bioluminescence.
Yep, so take your piece. I would have gotten that purely because of Subnautica. Because they talk about that a lot.
Oh, so. No, I just knew that one. That wasn't I know it from this specific thing. I just...
Yeah, it's
aren't you special?
General biology question.
Well, I knew it before Subnautica. I'm just saying I know it. I know like a lot of that from Subnautica because they talk about it relentlessly. All right. Oh wait, I don't need to roll. I'm stuck in Purgatory. That's right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm the card guy. I beat you. Okay. Who was the first African American actor to anchor Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update?
I don't know.
You watch Saturday Night Live?
I don't care. I just don't care.
Let's begin.
Who is the first African American actor? I'm going to say Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know.
Let's go. It's Michael Che?
I don't even know who that is. So
yeah,
cool.
Sorry, Mike. I didn't know you.
I love this set of Purgatory that we're in. Okay, all right, Axel, go ahead, roll. Or no, John rolls. What am I talking about? I'm losing my mind.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we just get to roll again.
Wait, no.
It gets another one. Okay.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, you're there. You're on the green, man.
Green.
You get a chance for another piece.
Okay, here's a green question. What viscoelastic material was developed in the 1960s for NASA but makes for comfy mattresses and slippers?
Okay.
Oh, I think I know what this is. Yes. Okay, I did know what that was.
Slippers.
I think I know what it is as well.
I thought I knew what it was, but I feel like that wouldn't be right.
It's a very obvious answer to me, but I don't know how obvious it's going to be to you.
I don't know a whole lot about mattresses.
Slippers is an odd call-out. I get why they say it. I would say slippers / shoes, because it's very prominent in shoes as well.
Okay, well, I'm going to go rubber.
That sucked. It's memory foam. Like memory foam.
Yeah,
Memory foam, shoes, slippers.
And mattresses.
Yeah, mattresses kind of gave it away for me a little bit, but yeah.
I don't have a memory foam mattress.
I don't either, but I know it's very prominent in
I've heard it way too many times.
Alright, Axel. So Axel got it right, so he gets to go again, yeah.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pink.
Alright, oh good, it's pink again.
Yeah, you never know, I might get it right.
Which funny woman came in 4th on the reality show Last Comic Standing in 2007? What? Just call him a comedian. Why is the term funny woman? Call it a comedian. Like, I don't understand this terminology.
Yeah, that's a weird way of phrasing the
Yeah, that's a really strange way of phrasing.
Huh.
Oh, that's a nice question for Green. How is the number 5 written as a binary number? It's a pretty cool question.
I got nothing.
But that's a good question.
Oh, you got nothing for that?
I legitimately have nothing.
It's apparently Amy Schumer. I've heard of her. I wouldn't have guessed that's who that was.
Oh, I heard the name before. I would not have made that as...
I think a lot of people don't find her funny, which is another thing that's kind of like...
Oh, maybe that's why they did that.
Even worse.
Yeah, that's why they did that. Alright, guys. John, I'm stuck in Purgatory again, so...
Yeah, let's see what you got. Absolutely, dang. Which character is portrayed by John Hamm in the television series Mad Men?
What does that even mean?
I don't know who that is or what that show is.
I don't know. I've heard of Mad Men, but I don't know what that even means. Which character is portrayed by John Hamm in the television series Mad Men? Which character is portrayed? So I need to know the character? I can't even say an actor?
Well, John Hamm is the actor, so yeah.
I'm gonna say Lewis. The character's name is Lewis.
The Lewis, it's Don Dapper. So,
Who? Don Draper. There's an R there.
Oh, there's an R there.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even know who that is though. I've never heard of the character. I've only heard of the show, so yeah, there's no chance. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm in green. Purgatory
You're green Purgatory.
I'm like Purgatory yet.
I think green should be better because you might have got that binary one we just had. Oh, okay. This is a good question for me. I don't know how good it is for you. Which tree is not evergreen? Holly, juniper, spruce, or willow?
Okay.
I know this one. I don't know
I'm
how.
gonna say... I feel like it's willow.
You going with willow?
Yeah, I'll lock that in.
That is correct. Nice job, man. So the way I know that one is I have a cat called Willow, so I did research the tree a little bit when we were naming her. So there you go.
Yeah, I had a willow tree out back in my backyard. I climbed up. Yeah, so
Nice. So here's your green piece, my dude. There you go.
Yeah,
all right, Axel, go ahead, man. And you're there. All right. Purple it is. Purple, brown, whatever color they're... I don't know why it's two different colors.
Arts and literature.
Which white marble structure with its onion-shaped dome and 4 minarets took 22,000 people and 1,000 elephants over 20 years to build? I don't think...
Taj Mahal?
Oh, it is Taj Mahal. Okay. All right, fair.
Good job.
All right, John. Purgatory time.
No, I got it in so I got that one right.
No, my purgatory time.
Oh, right.
Axel just went.
I was like, what do you mean? I got it right. Please let me move. Which actress was a series popular on the Mary Tyler Moore Show, Golden Girls, and Hot in Cleveland?
Okay, Golden Girls. I unfortunately know Golden Girls. But I don't know who would have been in Hot in Cleveland. I don't know what the heck. I don't even know what the first thing you said was. I know Hot in Cleveland. I've heard of that. Who was in the Golden Girls that would have been in that one? Because Hot in Cleveland, I've only heard of that, so I don't know who was even in that. Golden Girls, I'm trying to remember who... There's only 3 of them, right? Or is it 4? I can't remember. I only know, like, basic stuff. I don't know virtually anything else. And I'm pretty sure also... Wasn't also one of them on, like, America's Got Talent? I forgot exactly... Because I used to watch that show, specifically. I remember there being an episode on the Golden Girls, but I can't remember... if that was like a cameo appearance or if one of them was on that. Yeah, I think there's, what's her name? The lady that's on AGT. What's her name? Freaking... My knowledge of this show should be coming back, but it's not helping. I don't even know this would be right. Because there's this lady, there's Betty White, and then there's the third one. I don't know who the third one is, though. And the first one, I'm trying to remember her name. I know her face and I know what she looks like, but I don't know if that's who I'm thinking of. I guess I'll just go Betty White because I don't know the other two. And so it's a 1 in 3 shot anyway.
It's Betty
Hell
White!
Yeah! Let's go! I literally only knew one of them, so that works for me. Okay, but now I gotta get to the middle, right? That was the rules?
Yeah, and then answer a question from a category of our choice.
Our choice.
Was that part of that?
Yeah, for the final one to win, it's our choice.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
I'm rolling. 3.
Once a player has collected 1 wedge of each color and filled up his or her playing piece, he or she must return to the hub and answer a question in the category selected by the other players.
Oh, good. So you guys just gonna screw me over. Fabulous. Johnny got blue, right?
Yep.
Okay, geography time, John. How much do you know geography?
Not much.
What is this? In what U.S. city are Cloud Gate, Holy Name Cathedral, Crown Foundation, and the Magnificent Mile?
In which U.S. city or
Yes,
state?
city.
City.
I've only heard of the Magnificent Mile. I have not heard of the other ones. Let alone where this is. I don't know where that is either.
I am gonna guess Chicago. That's what my brain is telling me. My brain is
somehow that's correct. So.
All right, my brain wasn't a betrayer. Your brain for having something. Yay! So one does yellow.
Probably could have just kept that same card, but oh well. Oh, actually, no. I'm kind of glad I did switch the yellow. The yellow one was stupid. It was about the FDA, and I'm like, that's everyone knows what the FDA stands for. So get out of here. Okay.
Oh, what does the FDA stand for?
Yeah, was that or yeah, something like that. Who is the patron saint of bakers, confectioners, and pastry chefs, celebrated by the French with a feast day each May 16th?
I'm not Catholic, so I don't know. Or French.
It is a French name, I think, so I don't know if you're going to get this.
We're going to go with Francois.
Francois? It's not. It's Saint. I don't know how you pronounce this. It's Saint Honoré, but the E has an accent, so it's probably not Honoré. It's Honor or something.
I mean, I guess the most French-sounding name I could think of.
He was a 6th century bishop, so, like, you were never getting that. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, no. Maybe if I was Catholic, but I'm not.
Even still, the 6th century, that's so long ago. Alright. That was Axel's turn?
Yep.
5. God damn it.
On the reroll.
Get a 1. Do it. Be stuck in Purgatory again? Damn it. Alright, whatever.
Blue.
Screw this game. Which Middle Eastern Prime Minister expended a $1,600 haircut during a 2015 visit to to address the United Nations?
What?
Which Middle Eastern Prime Minister expensed a $1,600 haircut during a 2015 visit to address the United Nations?
Expensive haircut.
I'm not getting this one, am I?
I don't know. I haven't looked at the answer yet.
I'm drawing a complete blank.
You wanna forfeit or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know anything about world leaders, let alone world leaders in 2015.
Benjamin Netanyahu. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, whatever. This pink one I would have gotten. You're stupid. Whatever. I don't need pink.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying if I got to like this, because you guys are gonna give me a pink question when I get to the middle. I already know you're doing that. So like, this would have been one I would have gotten, and so I'm just mad. So. Whatever.
Yeah, well, you didn't suffer in pink Purgatory long enough for my taste.
Yeah, I see how it is. Can you stop giving me these stupid numbers?
Alrighty, we got an orange one. What? Oh. Hazard, a tavern game popular in the 18th century, is the predecessor to which modern casino game? Do you know about gambling?
Read it again?
Hazard, a tavern game popular in the 18th century, is the predecessor to which modern casino game?
I don't even... what even is Hazard?
And predecessor to a modern casino game, apparently.
But, like... Well, so Hazard is a dice game. I know that. But, like, what... I'm trying... Okay. What dice games exist in a casino? Not many that I can think of.
I forget the name of it.
There's one called. There's one that my grandma used to do, and the reason I remember it is because it's a hilarious name. It's called Craps. It's like, this is crap, and it's a dice game, but I don't know if that's accurate. Because it could be... Because roulette's not dice-based. That's just a wheel and a ball. It's not obviously poker. It's not obviously blackjack.
I know there is one where you throw the dice.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like,
what is that one?
On what number it's going to land on. I don't know what it's called, though.
It was actually in Iron Man 2, I think, too. But what was the name? They never dropped it in the movie, but I remember that game. I'm gonna go craps. Maybe that's the game that they're doing, but it's not the thing I'm thinking of. Let's go with that. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's actually right, but it's the only one I can remember that has dice in it.
It is. Holy shit!
Is it? Wait, someone threw the card, so I couldn't see it.
Answer.
I threw it in dice. You're right.
Okay. Yeah.
Craps.
Okay, yeah. The only reason I remember that is because my grandma used to play it, and I remember the name because of craps. Because this is crap.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, can you give me any number other than a 3? Thank you.
1, 2, God, 3. That's the middle.
Okay, here we go.
We want to give him pink, right?
Shuffle the cards for good luck.
Alright.
Oh, he's not going to get this one. Yeah, we'll go pink.
Yeah.
Which superhero has an alter ego reported to have a social security number of 092096616?
What do you mean? Wait, where'd the card go? Oh, there it is. Wait, read it again.
Which superhero has an alter ego reported to have a social security number of 092096616?
What does that even mean? I don't understand.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. What is this social security number? It's
freaking, I don't know, like, it's like, is this name dropped anywhere? Like, I don't understand. Is this like a...
It must be like a comics thing, or like on a screen somewhere in the background.
Yeah.
Just don't even
freaking... Superman. I don't know. They're all... I don't care. I don't pay attention.
Is a good guess. It is Superman. This is freaking Superman. You know what?
And that's how I win. Oh, that was a winning question, too. Alright. The game that John chose is the one he loses in. That was amazing.
Like, such a stupid question. If I was like a super big fan of Superman, I don't hate him, I don't love him, he's Superman, I would not know that.
No, I didn't know it. I just guessed him because he's a superhero, and I was like, all right, sure, whatever.
I'm more mad that the question exists.
That was like
It's a stupid question for one, and you guessed it right.
That's
because it's one of those well-known superheroes.
Hang on, I gotta check why that's the case. Why is that a known question that exists?
I'm sure they did say it in the card, but I flipped the table, so I didn't see what it said.
Oh, this is great. The fictional social security number assigned to Clark Kent, Superman, is the number we read. This number is used in the satirical context by the U.S. Department of Illegal Superheroes.
Wow. So, at one point I muted you guys, and I don't know when that was. So they've been just listening to me talk to myself the whole time. Great.
What are you talking about?
On my stream, at some point, I muted you guys and didn't realize. So I've just been talking to myself for a while.
Wait, but you've been answering you've been talking with us. What are you talking about?
No, I muted you on OBS.
So that's probably a big problem, yeah. How long has that been muted for?
I don't know. Hopefully it's not the whole stream.
Alright. But yeah, ZZ, that was answered way back in 1967. Turns out that it was the same number used by a man named Gubata Bawachi, who died the year before. Okay. I don't know why that's a common question.
It's like, oh yeah, who is social identity?
Who has this social security number? Oh my god.
Why is that a question?
I can't believe that's how I won too. Like, I can't believe it. That's just absolutely insane.
You know what? I got out of Pink Purgatory Hell. I was there like the entire game, so
it's true. You were there for a while. Okay, well, that was a very interesting game. So there you go, guys. That's Trivial Pursuit, I guess. So there we go. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to check John's VOD of this, 'cause I'm assuming it's going up on his VOD channel, go check it out. G1 Streaming VODs. It sounds like we'll be muted for some of it, but that's fine. You can still kind of enjoy the game with John. Here, I'm assuming John didn't mute himself, so. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. Also, if you want to check out his VOD channel as well, I've been personally watching the Undertale thing because me and him did the Undertale stream like 2 years ago, and it's finally being showcased to the world. So I've been watching that personally. He has some other stuff over there as well, like I saw some of our Resident Evil or something. It was a challenge run, I think, from what I remember the title being. So yeah, go check that over there. Of course, he has his main YouTube channel as well, Juven's Freebens, and Twitch over Juven's Freebens as well. Axel's not currently doing anything, but if he is, you can check him over on the Catnator 666. Is he a demon? Is he not? You can find out by heading over to his Twitch channel, and see him for yourself. And now we already dropped the podcast in this exact episode, so I don't feel the need to do it again. But yeah, go check it out. It's a lot of fun over there. We have a lot of episodes, 150 plus episodes for you to listen to, so go check it out. And that's gonna do it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.